bring on board Mr. Nilesh Kambli, the CFO at Star Health, and to join us to talk to us about the way forward for the company as well. Hi Nilesh, good to be speaking with you. I wanted to begin by discussing your combined ratio because I see that this quarter it's moved towards 100%. Could you talk to me about what led to the uptick this quarter and what's the way forward?
Yeah, so to begin with, our gross premium has grown by 18% for quarter one. In terms of profit after tax, we have recorded a profit after tax of 319 crores, which is 11% growth over last year, same quarter. In terms of combined ratio, yes, there was a slight increase to 99.2% compared to 97.8% last year. And this is on account of the higher claims ratio. So three things on that. So we are confident that for the full year, we'll be able to maintain our guidance of combined ratio with the split between loss ratio and expense ratio. For the quarter, we had seen some increased impact in the month of May, which was more an industry phenomenon because we saw some increased impact of fever and infectious diseases. But we are confident that we'll be able to maintain the loss ratio for the entire year.
Okay, so you're confident about maintaining that. But for FY28, PAT increase of 3x is what you're targeting, that you'll make your profitability 3x by FY28. This quarter, the PAT was a bit softer. Should we expect the growth rate of around 30% in the coming quarters? Because that is what you will need to achieve that target.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a 4-year target. There will be some blips across the quarters, but we are confident of achieving full year numbers for the current year as well as the long-term target that we have given. And we have strategies in place both for the loss ratio, expense ratio. In terms of new business, we see a good increase. That should definitely improve the loss ratios. Our various digital initiatives, cost improvement initiatives are taking good shape, which will help us in the expense ratio. We continue to grow our business, and the benefits of operating leverage are coming in very handy. So both on the loss ratio with new business, with our claims efficiency initiatives in terms of fraud, wastage and abuse control, in terms of our hospital network management and negotiations, new business growth, as well as the cost initiatives, all these are moving in the right direction to ensure that we achieve the current year numbers as well as a 4-year target of tripling the profits.
Okay, sticking to that target, but overall on the retail side, it seems like that your market share has, gone down a bit. Even the retention ratio has come down. What would you attribute that to? Is that the increased competition?
Yeah. So again, as we have mentioned, we continue to focus our retail business in profitable locations as well as give up some of the loss-making businesses like portability. We are not focusing on loss-making areas, which has led to the dip in the market share. But we are absolutely fine with it. As long as we are growing in our desired territories, desired portfolios, we are happy with the growth that we are making as well as the market share that we continue to operate. See, we believe that with our focus on pricing the products right, with a focus on right geographies, we are coming back. There is a volume growth which we have seen in the current quarter. All the strategies in terms of our distribution network, agent productivity, agent activation are moving upwards. And it's a matter of time before, we start growing higher than the industry growth rate. In terms of renewal ratio, it is 93%. What we have seen is last year we had taken a 25% price increase in our FHO product, which has led to a higher renewal ratio in terms of value. 97%, but the volume we always maintain that it will be slightly lower. This year, there is not a very significant price increase in our portfolio, which has led to a 93% renewal ratio, which is in line with our historical averages. One more thing, what has happened is with our growth in banca and digital business, this typically have a lower retention ratios, which is in line with our long-term strategy as well as the way this business operates. But our agency business renewal ratios are much higher and comfortable in line with our historical averages.
No, you talked about how you haven't taken the price hikes and that's helped your renewal ratio. But given the current scenario, wouldn't you need to take price hikes in the coming quarter?
See, basically the price hike which we had taken was in our FHO product. We continue to monitor each and every product portfolio, and when the loss ratio touches a certain threshold, we go in for a price increase. We have already taken a price increase for one of our products. For 2 more products, we are planning a price increase, which is the Youngstar and the comprehensive product. So price increase is a continuous phenomenon. The size of the price increase will be in the range of 10 to 15%. for 25 to 30% of our portfolio. So it's an ongoing and continuous process in terms of pricing.
Okay, it's an ongoing process with respect to the price hikes, Nilesh, but you have a target to add almost 1 lakh agents this year. Now, wouldn't that impact your operating costs quite a bit and the overall expense ratio? What could it trend higher to?
See, when it comes to agents, yes, we continue to add 1 lakh agents. Up to July, we have added around 25,000 agents, and we are well on course to achieve the full year target. See, when it comes to agency, these are all variable costs. There is no cost of recruitment of agents. Agents, as he brings the business, there is a commission that is paid to the agent. So there is no fixed cost which will increase our expense ratio. In fact, what it will do is, it will ensure our good growth in the fresh business growth as we keep on adding more and more agents and continue to improve the productivity of these agents. So there is no pressure on the cost per se in terms of addition of new agents.
Okay, Nilesh, on that note, we let you go. No pressure on costs and expecting the growth trajectory to come back. Thanks so much for making time and speaking with us today.